South Africa is in a new era, an era of great promise.
Kill the poor, the farmer.
There are no killings of farmers or white farmers in South Africa.
I'm going to tell the country there will never, never, never be load shedding again.
The South African political dispensation has failed. It continues to fail, and in the absence of bold, creative intervention, there is no reasonable prospect that this failure would be turned around. While the government remains committed to destructive policies, the state itself is collapsing. South Africa is not only large, it is deeply diverse, a land of many communities, cultures, languages, and traditions. Over the past century, several attempts have been made to govern this country through a strong central authority. Each attempt has failed because each attempt was based on the belief that a highly centralized government could efficiently manage a territory as complex and diverse as South Africa. That belief has led us to the brink. Today, crime is rampant. Unemployment has reached unprecedented levels. Education is breaking down. Healthcare is collapsing. Public trust is eroding. The government's interventions, more than 140 race laws, the erosion of property rights, and open incitement of hatred against minorities only deepen the crisis. What we face is not just the failure of a president or a political party. What we face is a system that does not work, no matter who is in charge. Yes, South Africa has bad governance, but we ought to recognize that bad governance is not the problem itself, but rather a symptom, a consequence of a deeper rooted problem. South Africa suffers under systemic failure. And the only solution to systemic failure is systemic reform. This is why Lex Libertas was founded. Formerly known as the Pioneer Initiative, Lex Libertas was born from a simple conviction that freedom must become real, not merely rhetorical. That freedom must be embodied in a more sustainable constitutional arrangement. That the only way forward is through decentralization of political power and legitimate self-government. We do not believe in quick fixes or silver bullets, and we know that it is not possible to create heaven on earth. Yet we also know that things can be better, and that our actions will determine if things get better or worse. This is why, at Lex Libertas, we work toward a future in which communities flourish in freedom. A future where dignity is restored through responsibility. A future that draws wisdom from the past without returning to the past. A future that moves bravely forward through imaginative, creative solutions based not on ideology, but on real-world experience. We know that this will not be easy and that there is much to do. This is the core focus of Lex Libertas. Actively thinking about and developing solutions on the road to sustainable freedom. Actively garnering support for these solutions among the communities of South Africa and abroad, and actively working toward the implementation of these solutions in the real world through tangible action. Lex Libertas is not a campaign, it is a course toward lawful, principled, sustainable self-determination. The board is set. The ship is setting sail. If you believe that the communities of South Africa must find a better way, if you agree that decentralization of the system is the way forward, if you are convinced that self-governance is a noble pursuit and one that is worth fighting for, if you stand for rooted communities that respect one another and that cooperate toward the greater good, if you believe that your children deserve more than sloganeering and societal collapse, then now is the time to step forward. Join us at Lex Libertas.